So tonight we are going to talk about a couple things. Um, we've been talking about the glass a lot and how great that we have this new product to kick off in less than 2 weeks. So I hope that for those of you who have parties scheduled at the end of the month, that you are already getting your hosts excited because they could pick this as a free gift or a half price item. We have the opportunity to really have something new to be sharing with all of our guests at our parties, all of our contacts at our events. When they say, hey, what's new? You have this to go to right away. And the other great thing is when you get that whole thing, the whole statement of, I thought Tupperware went out of business, you can immediately say, well, let me just tell you, we are so not out of business. We have brand new big tea colors. Our big teas were launched last year in the fall, and they are continuing to bring out new colors of those. We have a brand new product line, and they're even giving our classics a little update and an upgrade for some of our incredible specials for our customers. So Tupperware has a lot going on for us, and I did get my sample of my Voila glass, and I have to say that it's pretty fantastic to have glass that has a Tupperware seal. So often I always am using my Ultra Pro. Obviously, I have some glass baking dishes from when we got married, which is going on, 30 years ago. And I'm so excited to have glass with a Tupperware seal, because let me tell you, my glass dishes, they might have a cover, but they do not have a seal. So I'm very excited about the opportunity that we have right now. And I love the branding on here as well. You have the Tupperware on here, really nice and big. You have that great silicone vent right there on the bottom. I have some water in here so you can show off at all of your events, at your parties, any kind of demo that you're doing. You want to make sure that you are showing that off. At our fair, I had the silicone bags there and had water in one. And I'm telling you, it is such a great conversation piece when you have a piece of Tupperware there that is liquid tight, because they almost can't believe it. Whether it is your Wonderlier bowl, it is your silicone bag, and now we have our fabulous glass. We do the same thing with our big teas. I will turn it upside down and let them see it does not leak. Whether you want to drink out of the spout or the straw, you close off both of those spots and it's liquid tight. That is so impressive to people. So when you have your glass, make sure that you don't try and pick it up by that cover, okay? Because that can slip off. It is a nice seal in it, but it's not going to be, something that you want to do. This one, I was playing with it, and in fact, I was able to pull that off. It's going to go, maybe. Yep, there it goes. Because it has blueberry cake in it. So when it has that little bit of weight, make sure you are grabbing the nice big ridge all the way around, all the pieces. It's all the way around. You don't have to make sure that you're grabbing the right spot. It's all the way around. It has that nice grip there for your fingers to get in there. When you are pulling it out of the oven, you have, with your oven mitts on, you can easily grab that when you're putting it into the microwave, the refrigerator, the freezer, the dishwasher. Oh my gosh, it just does everything. So we're very excited about our glass products. And like I said, it does have the seal on here, and it has that vent. So to make it liquid tight, in case you have missed some of the demos, you want to seal that up and then push down in the center, kind of pushing that air out and then sealing that up. That's going to make it liquid tight. Just like your Wonderlier bowls, we have to make them say fresh or burping those bowls. You want to do the same thing with your glass. Now with the seal, we have the gasket that comes out, and unlike the last time when I was always a little like, oh, I don't want to pull it all the way out because it's a little hard. Guess what? This one is so much easier to put in and out. And there are little tracks on here so you can actually line it up. And then as you start going around, it just falls, and all the little tracks helps it to stay in the right spot. Super easy. You can take that off around people. You don't have to worry about fumbling and only taking it part way so that it's easier to get on. Easy, so great. And then the top seal also will pop out. You can lift the little tab here and then pull it out through the top if you want to. I can't imagine that I'm going to do that unless something bubbles up and it makes a big mess there. I'm not going to do that, just like my vent serve. I can pull it out, but I never do. I might lift it, but I don't pull it all the way out because, then it gets lost too. So you just slide that back in, clip it on the little notch underneath the seal, and then you have it snap back into place. I love this, so, so great. I also love that they have the Tupperware tea On the bottom, it is absolutely beautiful. The nice big T here. It has the oven and the microwave symbol there. You have your freezer symbol here with the wavy line so that they know if you are going to put it in the freezer, you can go up to that wavy line, and then you have plenty of headspace. There's a straight line so that if you're just putting it into the refrigerator, or if you're baking something or whatever, you have that line there for your fill line as well. So we are very excited to have something that we're going to be able to use literally for anything and everything. Whether you are mixing something up, you are storing something, you are freezing something, you are reheating something, the new Voila glass is absolutely the answer. So today, I wanted to make something in here, and this is a blueberry cake that I made in the square. Super easy: eggs and sugar and flour, baking powder, and fresh blueberries. So great. And I just went right in there, and it actually took a little bit less time in this glass pan than in my other baking pan. So I was pretty impressed with that, just a couple minutes different there. But it just is beautiful. So you can actually see the blueberries on the bottom, nice and clear. Absolutely fantastic. And now we have a really yummy breakfast blueberry muffin cake that we'll have tomorrow for breakfast. So I'm pretty excited about that. And that's something you can really fast and easy whip up. You can use your whip and mix, you can use your whisk, however you like to mix things up. Works so fast and easy. It's a quick demo that you can definitely do to show off with your guests. And one other thing I wanted to tell you about. It's great that Tupperware is always working with all of our pieces to help us, use different seals. And of course, you have your Ultra Pro covers, right? So we have our Ultra Pro covers, and the lasagna pan cover does fit on here. So if you're putting that in the oven, instead of getting out the foil, you can grab your Ultra Pro pan and that will go on there. If you are one of the people who has one of the square covers, that will also sit on here, and you could put that in the oven. It's not a perfect fit, but it is so close that you would think that it was absolutely made to go right in there. And if you are, wanted to use this even to microwave, so that you could flip that over and use this as a second plate to reheat something, or to put something in the oven, so that maybe you wanted to reheat some biscuits while maybe you had something else in the bottom. You could definitely double stack that and use it both ways. Now, the round one is a little bit smaller, but if you needed to cover something in the oven, instead of getting foil, I would definitely still use this one. It is a little smaller. You have a little gap all the way around the edge there. But it still would fit really nicely, and you could use that to help keep the splatters down, or just if it was going to get a little bit too brown, you could definitely use your round Ultra Pro cover on the round glass dish as well. So I love that Tupperware helps us to keep reusing a lot of different things, and they are so well matched. So love that. And Tupperware does have a really great new flyer. If you didn't see it today in the Knowledge Center, they have a new flyer that we can post and share with everybody that has some of our features and benefits on it. Like, can be frozen and put in the freezer -13 degrees, and then you can heat it up to 572 degrees. You shouldn't be baking anything at 572, but that just gives you the confidence to know that it's safe to use in the oven, and it is not going to give you any trouble at all. It has that airtight seal and the built-in steam vent, and you can buy all the pieces separately, or you can buy the 3-piece set and save $8. Hello, I want to save $8 anytime, anywhere, right? It's like the Dollar General coupon. I need to run to Dollar General and buy something small so I get my $5 off coupon for Saturday, and I can go back and get the rest of the things I need. Well, guess what? Tupperware is giving you $8 off that set anytime. So pretty excited to share that with everybody. And as you continue to share the opportunity with everybody, I hope that you are asking people to join us in the business. A great way to do that is to use the trifold. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check the files on the Champion team, and you can use this trifold. We pass these out all over at our fair. It's when you're talking to somebody and you just think they would be so great, you can slip that right down into their bag, in your hostess folders, or your customer folders, your hostess packets. You can just use this anytime, anywhere. It goes along great. And as we are offering people to join us right now when they come into the business and get their 150 in, when they join this week and they get their 150 in before the end of September, they can get this whole modular rate set for $30, guys. $30. And what do we get as the recruiter when they get their 150 in? We get the new color of the big T's. So I love, somebody said candy cane colors coming for the holidays. Such a great way to explain those two new colors that we have. That looks like a cream color and almost like a wine or a berry. So I'm pretty excited about that. And of course, we have our new limelight that started, and we have that marigold muse. I'm so excited to get mine. But we want to be extending that opportunity because that's the way we are going to grow our business, grow our teams, and we want to keep offering that opportunity to everybody so we can build a strong team, right? We want to keep growing, and that's how our business is absolutely going to explode, and the future is so clear that you want to share the opportunity with everybody and have the best fall selling season that you have ever had. So let's go out and date some parties, ask some people to join us, and get excited about selling this brand new product. All right, let us know in the chat if you're excited about that too.